lunch, I'm gonna have some of the lentils I made yesterday, and I'm gonna have some gazpacho. Where'd my gazpacho go? Normally I just buy it pre-made from the store. It tastes amazing when you make it homemade, but honestly this is just a time saver and it's really good, and all it has in it, the only ingredients: tomato, pepper, cucumber, onion, olive oil, vinegar, salt, and garlic. That's it. This is how we need to live. So you can make this at home, don't worry. I know they don't really sell this at the grocery store in the US, and if they do, probably at like Whole Foods and super expensive, so try to make this at home. And some people drink it, some people eat it like soup. I pretty much shake it up. Like if I'm super hungry and I just need something, I'll drink it. But if I eat it like with a meal, I usually use a spoon just because, I don't know, I like to kind of slow down and eat it. But yeah, time for lunch. This dinner is a perfect example of intuitive eating. This is the day I had that big bowl of carbonara pasta and my body really wasn't feeling another carb-heavy meal. I wasn't restricting myself, I was just listening to my body. If my body would have said that it wanted more carbs, I would have had more carbs, but it was craving something lighter like veggies and maybe some soup. And honestly, it just feels so good when I listen to my body and give it what it's asking for. I really didn't do this much when I lived in the US. If I wasn't hungry, I would sometimes still eat. I didn't listen to specific cravings as much as I do now. With the heat, I've really been craving fruit. So the next morning I made Okay, I want to show you guys my absolute favorite fruit in this country. I don't know if y'all can tell how like short this is. It's like very squished. It's so juicy. So this fruit is called paraguayo in Spanish, which I don't know if that just means Paraguay, like the country. I'm not sure, but it says it's a natural mutation from the peach, the melocotón. I'm not sure if it has its own name in English. They're like little short cuties and they're so cute and they're so good. It's like a mix between a peach and a nectarine, but then it's like squished. And I wait for them every year because here they actually eat things when they're in season. So you can't just buy everything all year long. Since they're local fruits, they wait until it's in season and then they sell them. Versus in the US, everything is just always in season, just magically. If you come to Spain, find the paraguayos. And if you don't come to Spain, just eat your nectarines, eat your peaches. That is so good. I'm from Texas and we actually do have really good peaches there. So take advantage of whatever local fruits you have because I'm sure you have at least one, unless you live in Alaska. My diet has completely changed after moving to Spain. Literally a complete 180. I don't eat any of the same foods that I used to on a regular basis. It's so crazy how your diet completely changes depending on where you live, even if that country has the same ingredients that your country has. For example, in the US, I don't think I ever just cut up a tomato, put olive oil and salt, and ate it in the US. But I've done that here so many times. And also there are a lot of foods that even grossed me out when I was in the US, but now I've discovered that I love them. A couple examples of that are olives, mushrooms, and anchovies. I don't know if it's because of SpongeBob or what it is, but I didn't dare to touch an anchovy in the US. But I've realized here that I love them, especially on this salad that I made. I'm obsessed with this. And I also make my own dressing now, and that's something that I didn't do in the US, which is so weird because it's so easy, it's cheaper, it's healthier without all the added sugars and preservatives, and honestly it tastes way better because you can adjust every ingredient to how you like it. And trust me, if you think that you don't like anchovies like me, first of all, you probably haven't even tried them. Second of all, try this salad or try them with some bread and olive oil. Just try them in some sort of way. And also try eating tomato with just olive oil and salt, and make your own salad dressing. Okay, my camera's gonna die, but oh my god.
in order to bloom, you start pouring. You add all the coffee. You pour like just a little bit of water. We're gonna pour 390 grams of water.
It's blooming, no?
So we let it bloom for like 30 seconds.
The blooming is like the little bubbles, no?
You, like the stream of water, you can't let it break before it hits the coffee. You have to, it has to be like that kind of stream. Because if it breaks, it loses energy and it doesn't move the coffee underneath it.
Introducing the palmerita. Let's see how this one is. This is advanced palmerita eating. It's really good, but honestly, I kind of like my palmeritas like harder.
I do like them harder too.
This one's not hard. Okay, well, let's try the cookie then. This is a coconut white chocolate homemade cookie. I will say though, in America we do know how to make cookies because we just put 4 pounds of butter into everything. But here, cookies are sometimes really dry, so let's see. The end was better than the beginning, I will say. That's good. I will say it's not as moist as an American cookie with 1 stick of butter in each cookie. But with that in mind, it's a good cookie. It looks like a butt.